Alright, let's go ahead and get started with round 2.
And the maid.
Okay, it doesn't matter there.
Okay, we just did 2 greedy barriers and didn't get much for it. Like, oh, he's trying to catch the fire strike. Okay. And so, see, those barriers were fine, because by the time we need them again, we'll have them back.
Go, 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 go.
I can't get to the basket for you.
Oh, you messed up.
We're dropping down.
I'm shutting.
There's a good barrier to help your Rhine not die when he charges in.
Barrier's almost done.
So many reloads. Why all the
We're
reloads?
dropping down.
I'm shutting.
A 72 ammo reload, and the entire enemy team is in front of you. I kind of stopped paying attention to the reloads on that defensive round, but you know, now that we like took a breather, it's coming back. 21 ammo reload, like it's you sure you're missing most of your ammo, but still just like fire a grenade and then reload.
My barrier's down. I'm shutting the run.
Nice.
Run down.
Okay, that was good. This is almost the shotgun, but yeah, perfect barrier and charge. The key thing about the shotgun is your Reinhardt can't miss charges. This is a good body blocking barrier from you in case your Reinhardt had to drop a shield. So that was really good.
Roll up low. Roll up down.
This third barrier though,
Roll up low. Roll up down.
was that needed? Was it?
Soldiers in the hotel.
It might fall under the category of we won the fight already. Yeah, it probably does. All right, I'll let that one's fine. I'll let that one slide.
Want to switch the power.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was a good take.
that was nice.
Hogs in the. Okay. Are we not pushing hard? I thought there was a call to push hard.
The Genji is up top behind us.
Alright, great.
Okay, so definite missed opportunities here. So
Are we not pushing hard? I thought
the
there
missed
was a call-
opportunities start in 2 seconds.
The Genji is up top behind
Right
us.
here, we need. This is a poke phase. We are in a poke phase just based on where the payload is and where the enemy team is. You want to just kind of hang out here and just eat some free charge with this personal shield. And yeah, the call for Genji up top does happen, but as Zarya, are you really in a position to make a difference there? And the answer is no. Zarya can't do anything to this Genji, and you're falling back, blah blah blah, just looking around doing nothing when you could have been getting, like, you could have used a barrier, got 40 charge, and it could already be 5 seconds left on the cooldown. It's such a small thing, but you know, you really need to min-max your cooldowns and your positioning, and right there was a missed opportunity for sure. Oh no! You barriered your Pharah.
I'm moving
You
behind.
don't even know if the Genji's still there. You can't see anything of what she's doing. Why? You don't have any information regarding this barrier. Oh no!
Payload.
Oh, you missed the fire strike.
Genji low. Like half.
I'm recharging my barrier.
He's healed up.
Good, I got hooked.
Fuck.
I got hooked.
Oh my God!
I'm recharging my barrier.
Your Reinhardt almost died because you don't have
He's healed up.
barrier.
Good, I got hooked. I got hooked.
Okay, those are 2 good shields.
Don't fire charge when you half health.
Soldiers in the right alleyway alone.
Need to recharge my barrier.
Oh,
Soldiers in the right alleyway alone.
oh, why? Why? Why this barrier? I know soldiers in the right alleyway alone, but I mean, you got charge for it. You know what? That I could just pretend that barrier was on Reinhardt, and it's just more of the same energy greedy barriers. Like, even though the 2 teams are literally on opposite sides of the payload, we're just seeing more super selfish barriers.
Need to recharge my barrier.
Barrage is at 50. I just swapped.
You need more grenades, man.
Need to recharge my barrier.
Like right here, you burn right. Okay, once you start backing up, he's not in beam range, so just chuck a nade. Again, another reload with ammo left.
Really low.
Genji behind.
No hook.
Zarya's on cooldown.
Soldier's right side.
I'm surprised you haven't 1v1 the soldier yet, honestly.
As well.
Go back to your team.
Let's break shield and do nano.
My barrier's down. Careful, careful. Oh, shit, now.
Soldier running.
You see how he's keeping up? Oh no! I was gonna say, you see how he's keeping 100 charge with personal shield? He goes down to 65, personal shield, boom, 100. That's what you want, because then you can use your projected barrier for at any reason. And the other thing is, why is your Reinhardt not punishing their Reinhardt? Look, this is such an easy charge. He's so out of position. Oh, but again, we see a greedy barrier come out for 4 energy. 4 energy. A barrier can get 4-0 energy, and we didn't even get 4 energy. We used it when we were missing 4 energy. They used what? 4 ultimates? They used Attack Visor, Dragon Blade, Earth Shatter, and Whole Hog. So they literally... Oh, and they use Transcendence. They literally only have Resurrect.
Yeah, but they've got res.
They only have
Don't
Resurrect.
have transcendence.
Yeah, but they've got res. So.
The Mercy is right there!
The Genji back. They're really aggressive.
Why, again?
The Genji back.
Why? Is your soldier's not in any danger?
They're really aggressive.
There's no reason to barrier there.
Okay.
Like push, 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 push. Three.
Also, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm about to say. There's again, Zarya doesn't do anything right there. You need to be with your Reinhardt, and your Reinhardt. Like, I really want to say your Reinhardt should be more aggressive. But if I was your Reinhardt, I wouldn't be aggressive because I can never know if you have a barrier for me. Like when I play with friends when I used to play with like Reinhardt main friends, we didn't have to talk really, because they just they always knew when. They always kind of expected I'd have a barrier, and I pretty much always did. If I didn't have a barrier, and I could kind of feel in my head that they wanted to go, I'm like, wait 3 seconds, I'll have a barrier. But for the most part, it was pretty just like, like, oh god, like Reinhardt and Zarya are just like name a more iconic duo. They're so good together, but you need to think of each other's needs in order to work well together. And I can understand why your Reinhardt is not going aggressive. Oh, okay. Also, missed opportunity here. You can grenade jump off this bad boy to get that Graviton.
Coming upstairs.
Someone says Pharah Mercy is a more iconic duo. I don't know.
He's low.
Why? Why the 180 barrier on your Reinhardt for no reason? Why? Is he not even taking any damage or spam?
Are you ready to ult clock?
No, I'm dead. So
Okay.
Oh.
that's so bad.
Again! Another barrier for nothing! Oh.
My barrier's down. Breach us. Okay, push.
You back clock?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
3 seconds.
I'm pretty sure there was a third barrier in there.
Okay, push.
I'm done calling it out. I'm just gonna be like, there's another one, and that's it. There's another one. The funny thing is though, our Zarya uses that barrier and then says, "Hey Pharah, are you back with ready to combo?" And Pharah's like, "Yeah, but if you're thinking that she should be back by now, why aren't you saving the barrier for Pharah?" That's what I don't understand.
You back clock?
Yeah, I'm back. 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Box in the right. The roof, okay?
Yeah.
I'm being backing.
I'm ready.
Yeah, go.
Careful the Genji. Oh my god. You just grabbed right in front of Genji and you didn't know if his reflect was on cooldown or not. You got so lucky. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but
Nice. The roof.
You can hear the Genji reflex right, like literally right after the grab impacts his body. The Genji is right here, by the way, for anyone wondering. He's just been like jumping around all over the place. He is right here. Oh my god! The reflect literally 0.5 seconds later. You just got so lucky. Don't do this ever. If you don't know his reflect is up, don't do it. Oh my god, you just got so lucky. Also, now I can't decide if you should back up or not.
I'm ready.
Because you've been using your barrier. You know, that was a fine barrier. Oh god, I can't look at it again.
Mercy's behind.
Reinhardt up there. Got the Reinhardt.
Mercy. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Don't worry, I'll make sure Mercy dies first.
Cool.
Yeah, it's alright, it's alright.
Go down.
Push hard, don't let them get
Okay, well, it worked out. But, geez, you were just playing with fire. That was way too close.
Yeah, we've got bad spawns. Go back for that.
Old phase barrier, that one's fine. Okay, but you see how the red team is holding this corner versus your team is holding that corner? Look how much more trouble they are going to give you versus you are going to give them because they're contesting you sooner. And the reason that they can do this, you know, right, because I was saying before on defense, you know, don't contest and don't use ults until they contest. You guys are actively pushing the cart. The cart's right there. So they are really maximizing the space that they have to work with. Because if they get wiped here, the cart moves, you know, here. But if you get wiped here, the cart moves over, like, on the stretch. That's way closer. So contesting sooner at advantageous position is what you want. And the red team is doing that very well. Again, you go in and you kind of bob and weave with your barrier, which is fine. But you don't use grenades. You're literally like throwing punches as you're backing away when you could be like lobbing stones. That's a terrible example, but like you're not in range of anything right now. You're just blowing through ammo.
Nice block.
Good block.
Genji's on me.
Yeah, no, that's fine. They use 2 ults. Just accept that they use 2 and lose the fight. It's fine.
Yeah, just try to hide and survive. It's good though, they burned. What else did they burn? Shadow, Ray, Blade. Anything else?
The thing is, your team has the luxury of time. You have the time bank. You can afford that. That's why it's okay. Like, the defensive team did the right thing. Because what else are they going to do? Just let you push until the end? No, they're going to use their ults while each team's contesting and then get as much time off of you as they can.
Working on the barrier.
Okay, 2 rotation barriers for poke phase, fine. But the next set
4
should be
seconds.
for a fight.
Mercy's background.
Don't do it. You can kind of do it. Your Reinhardt swinging.
Alright, barring you. Go.
Yeah, Soldier's with her,
Yeah,
setting up for the background.
that was the communication changed somehow. He's saying, "I'm gonna barrier you," and then Reinhardt's like, "Okay, I'll go in and swing." Like that's way different than what we've been seeing.
Alright, barring you. Go.
Yeah, Soldier's with her, setting up for the background.
Run to the back, run to the back.
They had another Earth Shatter.
One side.
Whoa, he had 2 Earth Shatters in 2 fights. The enemy Reinhardt. That's huge.
And no one is fucking killing him. This stuff.
Look how where they are contesting is being a much bigger pain than where you guys were. They're keeping you way out here.
He's dead right now, let's go in.
I have nano RT if you want to use it.
Okay.
I'm getting the Mercy. I'm getting the Mercy.
The Reinhardt isn't here, we have to go.
Good job, good barrier there.
Reinhardt's back.
Stop any attempts to CC him.
Soldier behind.
Yeah, Soldier going behind, people size up.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, that's
Soldier behind.
Soldier behind.
He's low.
Nades! Oh my god.
Soldier behind.
Did a good job with beam for sure. But oh, right here, this hop is just like a perfect grenade opportunity. And then the second one, just grenade. And he's against this wall.
He's low.
Nice. Okay,
Get Reinhardt.
He's in the middle of our team.
got you, button.
I got barrage.
Genji switching to the right side. Genji's low right side.
All right. No! No! I was thinking, I was like, okay, one rotation, run personal shield for charge.
Genji's low right side.
I honestly don't know whether to credit you that you actually tried to shield your Ana, or if you were trying to shield your Reinhardt and it went on Lucio.
Oh, fuck's sake, wrong person.
Okay, he says wrong person. Okay, so we'll give it to him. He was trying to save the Ana. Good attempt.
Genji's
but
on the payload, by the way.
good kill. That's a good kill.
Right at the behind. Yeah, like,
Barriered a little soon on ourselves.
right at the behind.
Yeah, I don't. A little early. Only missed 30 HP. That Zen has had 2 transcendences. Dude, this Reinhardt is doing so much damage. That's like his 3rd Earth Shatter in 2 minutes. Yeah, that's a decent barrier. Was it though? I said that, but again, hindsight comes in. I'm like, oh, he puts up a shield. Then, like, imagine if you had a barrier for this guy. He's like, I wish I had a barrier right now.
Pull back, pull back.
We got Reinhardt.
Nice. Don't get picked up now.
Good retreat, good barrier, good personal shield at the end
Yep,
there.
cool.
That one, okay.
we hear.
There's another one.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Quick.
Right, go. You ready, Clark?
Watch out for Mercy.
Mercy's in there.
That's out of there.
I just,
Yeah, we hear.
Okay.
like, it's like, yeah, we're here, and the team says that when, like, right after we used it. It just, like, it's just so clear that we're playing without any regard to the team's needs for barriers.
Let's go.
Okay.
Quick.
Right, go. You ready, Clark?
Hey, Fair, are you ready? Let's combo, but I don't have a shield for you.
Mercy's in there.
That's out of there.
That was a good grab, though, I'm not gonna lie. That was a good one.
Okay.
Quick.
Right, go. You ready, Clark?
And, okay,
Yeah, we
important note here.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Quick.
Right, go.
You see the Genji reflecting right there. That is a huge difference from the last grab, is you see the reflect is already down.
Go. You ready, Clark?
Yeah, you almost got the whole team, but the Roadhog got his whole body in it.
Mercy's in there.
That's out of there.
That was a good grab.
Get the Reinhardt.
Genji low.
Ryan is behind you guys.
Another down.
Reinhardt's down. Go, go, go.
Genji's the only one. He's low.
He's down. Stay low, stay low, stay low.
Push hard. We need
I'm going right over Barrage.
If they go into like a next round, guys, I'm not gonna review it. Once this round ends, you know, that's fine. I don't need to see more.
Mercy down.
Nice. That's it. Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
Well played.
Why do we not win that game? Why do we not win it if we then get it on the time?
So
Yeah, we would if we had.
Okay, so we're cutting that one off. There's 10 more minutes of stuff that I don't know. It looks like they won, if anyone that was wondering. But you know, I'm not interested in that. We've seen a full attack and a full defense. That's long enough for a VOD. So, what lessons do I want to impart upon you, Mr. Jimmy? Number 1, please stop burying on cooldown. The barrier is so much more than a tool to give us energy. It does so much more than that. It saves people. It enables your team to hard engage. It blocks abilities like Earth Shatter and Diva Bomb. It does so much more than just increase our power level. I hope that you consider the other functions of barrier in the future than what we saw in this video. Reloading is another big problem for you. Use your whole magazine to fight. Now, there are some cases, of course, there are some cases where it's more beneficial to read. Like if you're fighting someone 1v1 and they run around a corner, sure. Reload if you have the 1.5 seconds needed, and then go into that new fight, that new 1v1 with full ammo. But for the most part, we're just seeing so many reloads right in the face of the enemy, and that's not what you want. Every single ounce of laser ammo is a chance to build alt charge and do damage and kill someone. So use your whole magazine and work on your reloading. you have the bob and weave of the personal shield pretty much down because you use it to generate so much energy, which is good, but you need to be more patient with your personal shield cooldown. If you were at 60 energy, not even, let's see, 60, 50, 40, yeah, if you're at like 60 energy or above, you don't need to use projected barrier anymore for generation. Just wait for your personal shield to come back and get energy. You clearly you know how to get energy with your personal shield. You were doing it a lot. Just rely on that more for energy generation than the projected barrier. Your gravitons were decent. Most of them were pretty forced. I'd say be a little bit more creative with your approach. You know, maybe come from a side angle and jump off the payload on maps that have that jump off of, you know, walls if you need to. There's a great jump on Temple of Anubis that I was talking about on Reddit today. That's a really good one. But be creative with your approach, and for the love of God, be careful of Diva Defense Matrix and Genji Reflect, because those will make a good Graviton non-existent if you don't consider them. Go watch the Graviton guide. Now your positioning was for the most part very, very good. You're staying close and with your Reinhardt all the time, you're close and with your main tank all the time, which is what you need to create space for your team. So that was very good. Target selection was also pretty good. I'd try and focus down the big heavy tanks more. Zarya's laser burns through, you know, squishy targets no problem, for sure, definitely does, but it also burns through heavy HP targets like Ryan, like Roadhog. So it's very, very, very situational. I don't take it as a blanket statement, but you know, when you have the choice between like a nimble Genji and a Reinhardt to shoot, you know, shoot the Reinhardt. Finally, I'd say use grenades more. You did not use Zarya's grenades that much. Definitely work them into your combat flow. I think it will improve your kill potential, your damage output by a lot. You definitely rely a lot on beam, which it's not the best thing, but you need balance between the two firing modes. I think that covers everything that I saw in the video. I hope this was helpful to you, and I hope this was helpful to anyone watching. Thank you for watching this VOD review, guys. That's going to wrap it up. Feel free to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and YouTube. All those links will be in the description. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Thanks for sticking around till the end of the video. Check out these two other videos on the left-hand side, and be sure to subscribe by clicking that button on the right. If you like all of this stuff, you can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and of course YouTube. All the links will be in the description below. Again, thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good one.